During the time of Prophet Musa, peace be upon him, there was a pious man who used to pray day and night. One day some people came and told him that there was a garden where a tree was being worshipped by a group of people. On hearing this, the pious man picked up an axe and went to that tree with the intention of cutting and uprooting it altogether. A devil came to him in the form of an old man and asked, "What are you aiming to do?" The pious man explained what was happening and his intention to cut the tree. Devil said, "What have you to do with it? If Allah wished the tree to be cut, He would have sent His Prophet to do it." The pious man did not listen. The two went on arguing and quarreling till they came to blow. He managed to knock the devil down on the floor and sat on him, aiming at cutting his throat. The devil begged him for pardon and release, saying, "Let me suggest to you one thing which would help you in this world as well as in the next world. I shall pay you 2 dinars every day. You can pay partly to the poor and partly spend for your own self. Leave this tree uncut till Allah commanded whether it was right or wrong to cut it." The pious man was misled by the devil. He thought the suggestion was right and returned home. On the second day, he saw 2 dinars under his pillow. He was delighted with the money and spent some after the poor. But the following day, he did not see the money again as expected. So he again took over his axe and came at that tree. Again, devil told him in the form of an old man and asked him, "What do you want to do?" He said, "I wanted to cut the tree." Devil told him that he had no power to do it, so it was better he went back home. He did not agree, and again they fought. This time the devil succeeded in overpowering the pious man and knocked him down on the floor. The pious man was surprised at this and asked the devil why it so happened that he could not overpower him this time. The devil replied, "Whoever does a good deed purely for the pleasure of Allah, no one can face him. But if he does it with an aim of worldly gain, then he loses strength and stands to failure." Why did the pious man win on the first day and lose on the second in his fight against the devil? because his first intention to cut the tree was to please Allah and nothing else. But the second day his good intention had changed and it had become for the sake of money.